House Fossoway of Cider Hall is a noble house and one of the principal bannermen sworn to House Tyrell of Highgarden. Their seat of Cider Hall is located at the fork of the River Mander, given to strong strategic position. The banner is a red apple over a golden field, with the words being, "A taste of glory." House Fossoway has one of the most prominent cadet branches of a house in Westeros. Therefore, the main branch of the house is commonly referred to as the Red Apple Fossoways, and their cadet branch, the Green Apples. Their cadet branch has its seat at New Barrel, and is considered a knightly house rather than a lordly one. House Fossoway is one of the oldest noble houses in the Reach, being able to trace their descent back to First Men origins during the Age of Heroes. The Fossoways claim descent from Foss the Archer, one of the many children of Garth Greenhand, renowned for shooting apples off the head of any maid that took his fancy. This story is where the house takes the iconography in its banner from. During the early reign of King Jaehaerys I Targaryen, Lord Martin Tyrell was married to a Lady Florence Fossoway, who increased House Tyrell's income by a third, a significant amount. When Lord Martin later was asked to serve as Master of Coin on the small council for Jaehaerys, it was his clever wife, Lady Florence, who performed most of his duties. While officially Lord Martin was the Master of Coin, behind closed doors, everybody knew it was his wife who fulfilled much of the duties of the role. During the Dance of the Dragons, the bloody Targaryen civil war of succession, House Fossoway supported King Aegon II Targaryen and his Green faction. Owen Fossoway, Lord of Cider Hall, was a member of the Bloody Caltrops, a group of conspirators that wanted the dragon seeds of White and Hardhue Hammer dead, in between the first and second battles of Tumbleton. Owen was then later killed at the second battle of Tumbleton, ending House Fossoway's role in the Dance of the Dragons. The red apple of House Fossoway was spotted by Sir Duncan Nuttall among the heraldry on display at Ashford in 209 AC. Sir Stephen Fossoway and his cousin, Raymond, both attended a tourney at Ashford Meadow, with Stephen intending to enter the lists. Raymond served as his squire until Sir Duncan Nuttall's trial as 7. After promising Sir Duncan to take his side, Stephen revealed his intention to join Prince Maekar Targaryen and the accusers instead. Stephen justified himself to his cousin Raymond by alleging that he would be Lord Fossoway at the end of the day. Raymond instead supported Sir Duncan, and to differentiate himself on the field of battle against Stephen, Sir Ryman, newly knighted by Sir Lionel Baratheon, repainted the red Fossoway apple, blazoning his shield green, thus in turn founding House Fossoway of New Barrel, who'd become the largest cadet branch of the main house. For now, that is all the information we have about House Fossoway during the Targaryen era of Westeros. The next prominent role in history comes well into the Baratheon era during the War of Five Kings, specifically in the second book, A Clash of Kings. The banners of the Red Apple Fossoways are spotted beneath the walls of Bitterbridge during the feast with Renly Baratheon's army, which Catelyn Tully attended at Bitterbridge. Sir Tanton Fossoway climbed on the table and swears to slay Sandor Clegane in single combat. Later on, during the parley between Renly and Stannis Baratheon, Renly boasts to his brother about having the support of House Fossoway, which demonstrates how much of an asset the house is to the war effort. Both branches of House Fossoway later turned to Stannis after Renly's death, choosing not to follow House Tyrell in their new alliance with House Lannister and House Baratheon of King's Landing. Sir Courtney Penrose acknowledges Sir John of the Green Apple and Sir Brian of the Red during his parley with Stannis. Later on, during Stannis' siege of Storm's End, Courtney's lieutenant is Lord Elwood Meadow, a cousin to the Fossoways, who immediately surrenders the castle to them after Courtney's death. The red apple of the Fossoways of Cider Hall is spotted among the banner in the vanguard of Stannis' army, led by Sir Gaillard Morrigan, as it approaches King's Landing. During the ensuing Battle of the Blackwater, Lothar Brune manages to cut his way through 100 Fossoway men-at-arms to capture Sir John from the Green Apple branch and slay Sir Brian and Sir Edward of the Red Apple branch, earning him the name Lothar the Apple Eater. After the battle, both branches of House Fossoway bend the knee to King Joffrey I Baratheon. During the third book, A Storm of Swords, in the aftermath of War of Five Kings, Lady Leonette Fossoway accompanies her husband, Sir Garland Tyrell, to court in King's Landing for his valour during the Battle of the Blackwater. Sir Garland is granted the lands, titles and incomes of Brightwater Keep, the former seat of House Florent, who at this time were still allied was Stannis Baratheon, with Stannis' queen Selyse being a member of the house, technically making Lyanette the new Lady of Brightwater Keep. Lady Lyanette would often accompany Lady Margaery Tyrell as part of her retinue during her time in King's Landing. Later on at the royal wedding of King Joffrey and Lady Margaery, Tyrion Lannister observes a Fossoway and his pregnant wife. And much later during the events in A Feast for Crows, Brienne of Tarth spots the red apple badge of House Fossoway among those that have been collected from the dead after the battle at Duskendale. As of the 5th book, A Dance with Dragons, that is all we know about House Fossoway.